Hey, what's up, everyone? Justin here. Video might be a little shaky. I'm rocking a whole different camera. I got a Nikon. My fiance, Brittany, got a Nikon. What is it? D5100 camera for her college. But I have it at the moment, so I'm using it. So we've had a little bit of a change of plans since her and I now live in an apartment. We were going to do a small display out there this year at the apartment, but our current office manager just went to a different job, so I don't feel like doing that now with the new office manager taking over. But my local mall here in Effingham is getting majorly renovated. New owner, new mall manager. Both of them super great guys. They want to bring this mall back to life. So I'm currently in the back of a storage room where all of the Christmas decorations are hiding. And Brittany and I are working with the mall manager, and we are going to get you some better light here first, but we are going to get this mall decorated for Christmas. We've got, I think, about 2.5 weeks until Thanksgiving. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I'll take you over here real quick. Lighting in here is not the greatest. Sorry. We've got a little forest of Christmas trees hiding over here. And tons of decorations, lights, figures over here. I'll show you those here in a second. So we've got about 2.5 weeks to get stuff decorated. We're going to be using a lot of the mall stuff that is here, and then Brittany and I are also going to be bringing a bunch of our stuff. The mega arches, the mini arches, the Bethlehem scene, the Snoopy scene, a bunch of the inflatables, a bunch of our icicle lights. Yeah, we're going to be bringing a bunch of stuff to deck this mall out. So I'll go ahead and turn the camera around, give you a brief survey of the land. Okay, so giant wreath here, like 2,000 multicolored mini lights chilling right there. Another giant wreath hiding over there. A bunch of smaller ornaments for the trees. Probably hard to see back there. More Christmas lights, more ornaments. Jumbo ornaments. Christmas is over on this side. Fake presents here. Some jumbo ornaments. Brittany was thinking about maybe trying to hang those from the ceiling. More fake presents, some like candy canes. And I'm not sure what's in these containers yet. This is the first night that I'm here working. Here volunteering, I should say. So, like a bunch of the stuff that's in boxes, I don't know yet. This is the first evening that I'm here. I got to pull all this out of this storage room and put it into an empty store for us to go through. Thankfully, there's this lovely cart here that I'm going to see if I can make fit through. So yeah. Oof. Look at them jumbo ornaments. Oops, sorry. Focusing. Some really big ornaments right there. Yeah. Like I said, even more ornaments. We're not putting all those Christmas trees out. Manager doesn't want to deal with all of these Christmas trees. I was thinking like this one. That one I'm going to put in with the Bethlehem scene. This one has seen better days. It's like flattened. I don't plan on... I might pull out one of these really big trees if they look decent enough. Maybe this one, because we're going to do a whole like Santa's living room type scene for pictures to be taken with Santa Claus. So we'll definitely put one of those trees up there. I'm going to put another one or two in the aisle, in a hallway. So, yeah, that's what we've got to work with. And so, I guess I'm going to start loading this cart up and pushing stuff out to the front of the store, or out to the middle of the mall, so that way I can start going through it, see what we want to use, what we don't want to use. So, stay tuned. Hey, it's just me again, checking back in with you. So, 4:30, 5:30, I've been here at the mall for an hour now. Man, A, this camera is heavy, and B, that's the correct lighting. Gotta stand this way. So the storefront that I'm in right now, since it is not rented, does not have power in it, which is fine. I'll just have to bring some extension cords with me tomorrow evening after work, so I can plug in out in the hallway and run some power in here for some lights and testing purposes. I'll spin you around. I've just got a bunch of like miscellaneous lights right here. I do not know if they work or not. Same here. These two strands, I'm not sure of, so I'll just put them there. All of these should work. There is 15 and 15, that's 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4. There's 4,100 multicolored mini lights. Found this cool little Santa's mailbox. And then I found 600 clear icicles. 2 extension cords. I've got more randomness lights in here. These look a lot older, so I don't expect them to work, which is fine. I started bringing out a bunch of the large ornaments. Got some jumbo ones. Like I said, I got the barriers over here, that one-off little thing. I got the first Christmas tree out. There are 3 wreaths right here. There is a 4th one hiding back there that I do plan on getting out because I have plans for all of them. This little table, I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet, but I went ahead and brought it out because I had space for it. I'm pretty sure this is garland. Yep, that is garland, which is perfect. I was hoping there was some of this here, or hoping some of that garland here. I think you've seen these hanging on the storage wall when I first showed up here. But this is the little store that I'm in, staging Christmas in for the mall. I've got 2 tables set up here for organization and going through stuff. And first, like I said, first tree, if I can get some better lighting for you. Little 6-foot tree, already kind of decorated, and it's already got some lights on it. Once again, I don't know if they work or not until I get an extension cord or 2 in here so I can start plugging things in. It does kind of suck because this, outlet there, outlet there, outlet over there. I'm sure there's one hiding in one of these corners. But plenty of good lighting in here, if the power was turned on. But not a big deal. So I'm going to take my little cart here, and I'm going to go back for, let's see, trip number 3. I've only made 2 trips. But what's taking me so long is back there in the back, there's a lot of stuff that I don't want to get out. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not sure of, so me and the mall manager are going to have to get together. I'm hoping tomorrow evening, and we can go back there and figure out what else we want. Because Brittany had a plan for all these larger ornaments to go through and hang them from the ceilings. We're not doing any of the side wings. We're not doing anything down here. We're not doing anything down there. We're literally just going to do the square right here, up and down, and then this hallway, because this is the entrance hallway right here. It's a 100-foot hall. It's 92 feet. But that's where we're focusing, from this wall all the way down. I had a plan to put the Bethlehem scene right inside this glass front, and then maybe our Snoopy scene in this glass front. The only problem is, once again, this store does not have power turned on because there's no renter in here. There's no store in here, so why have the power on to it? But if I put that stuff in here, I can't. It wouldn't be easy to plug it in like the Bethlehem Star without running an extension cord all the way from there and then up the wall and into the ceiling to get power. So I don't know. I'll have to talk to him about that, see what we can work out. Yeah, this little glass front right here. Our local haunted house used to be in here, and they had a flat screen and some other stuff mounted to the wall when they were in here, so I didn't think mounting a Bethlehem Star on it with a few screws was going to hurt anything either. So, alright, now I'm going to put my camera up and go back for, hang on, what did I say, trip number 3? No, I think I'm going for trip number 4. So, anyway, I'll be back here in a bit. Alright, last trip for the day. I got both of those boxes, all 3 of those tubs, like a 10th of the presents that they have back there. They're just fake presents. I got 2 fiber optic trees, 32-inch fiber optic trees. The last wreath. Alright, I know the lighting might not be the best, but there's these huge boxes. They're probably 4 foot by 4 foot, and they probably stand about 5 to 5.5 feet tall. Full of, it looks like garland, like nothing but garland. There's like 3 of them back there. Found a couple more Christmas trees stuffed in boxes. Don't know if I want to get those out or not. And the biggest, most crucial part of this whole display is going to be the actual like living room scene. They have a huge like little set made. It's in pieces, and I think I'm finding pieces of it back there. But once again, I'm gonna have to talk with the mall manager and see if that is the correct stuff. That way we can start pulling that out as well. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to wait for Brittany to get here. She's in Altamont. She should be heading this way. And then once she gets here, I've got an extension cord in my car. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe play around with some of these lights. So, that's the game plan anyway. Like I said, these brand new lights right here, I've got you sitting on top of all the brand new lights. Those I'm not worried about. Those will work. Knock on wood. What I'm worried about is those miscellaneous loose lights and like the lights on the trees, the wreath, and I think I've seen some of the garland have some lights on it too. So that's what I really want to check. And then, yeah, there is just a crapula amount of ornaments. I've never seen this many ornaments in my life. Brittany's going to have fun with them. I'm not. So, yeah, I think that's the game plan. Come back tomorrow, meet with the manager, and figure out what's the actual scene stuff. And then I want him to show me where the scissor lift is at and show me where most of the breaker panels are at. That way, if for some reason I should trip a breaker, I know where to go, where where I could go to reset them, because every store, in the back of every store, there's 1 to 3 breaker panels. And the last breaker panel I was looking at, it was controlling that store light, part of the outside lighting, like outside of the mall. And then it was saying like west and east, or west and south, or whatever, outlets and lights. So I'm kind of guessing that I'm just going to have to bounce from store to store going to breaker panels to figure out what is where, if that time should come. But I just maybe want to have a little bit more of a game plan, you know, if this happens, where do I go? Because he said there's a lot of outlets hiding up underneath of up above the ceiling tiles. And there's also, like every 20, 30-ish feet, set of outlets in the concrete floor. Probably won't use the floor outlets that much because I don't want people to trip on them. But definitely going to be utilizing the overhead outlets, because there's a lot of lights going on the ceiling. I'll go ahead and put up the display layout that I've gotten so far, but now that I know what is here, I can take that layout a step further, because I was not expecting to find 4,000 multicolored Christmas lights here. I was not expecting to find like 10 gazillion ornaments. So yeah, I guess I'm going to give Brittany a call, see where she's at. So, toodles. Okay, well, good news. So, I'm set up right there, and the store directly across from us does have power. So I was able to kick some lights on, kick some outlets on, and I can actually test some stuff. The tree actually looks like I've got just a little bit out, which is not too bad. That's awesome. This wreath has some bright white LEDs on it, which looks awesome. The garland needs to be rewrapped just a little bit. The smallest wreath does not work at all, which is fine. Those lights look old, so I'll rewrap that hopefully. Big jambalaya wreath here. Hang on. Put it where we can actually see it. As you can see, part of it works. It seems like the more I kind of play with it, like some more lights come on potentially. But I don't want to go running my arm through there or hand and risk getting electrocuted. So I'm just kind of gently playing with them. Those lights do look kind of old. I've got plenty of multicolored lights over there. I'll probably rewrap that with multicolored. It looks like it's got like 500 on it. There's 2 here, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's like 500 multicolored lights on this. So yeah, that tree works, which is awesome. I'm actually really debating about moving all the stuff over here, since there is some light. There's light, there is power, and that would make my job so much easier. Either that, or if I need to test stuff, I'll just bring it over here real quickly. I'm going to go hopefully turn the lights off, but leave this plug-in working. So that way I have power. I'll plug this one in over here. I would assume they're on the same circuit, but yeah. So walk with me as we go turn off all of these lights. This used to be a factory connection years and years ago. So, alright. I'm assuming the pink ones that say turn off are lights. So, That's the ones that I turned on, where the ones that said light or turn off. Alright. Hopefully the trees. Hey, everything stayed on up there. Awesome. Alrighty. I'm going to turn both of those off and see what happens. Okay, they're still on. They're still on. This is exciting, isn't it, guys? Alright, we have 2 more options to choose from. Let's see what that one does. Okay, so I do need to go through and kill the emergency lights real quick. Which would be, oh no, okay, we'll leave those on. And that one stays on because those are the lights in here. I'm assuming this is the only other one left on. So I'm assuming that's the outlets up front that I want. Awesome. Alright, now it's going to get dark. I don't know why those are on over there, but yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and brought the trees and wreaths back over here. That's gonna do it for me today. I'm gonna go find my light keeper, and I'm gonna try and fix that big wreath first. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. I'll probably spend like 10-15 minutes trying to get it to work. If it won't work, I'll just put new lights on it. I'm not even gonna take the old ones off. I'm just gonna put some new ones on it. That small wreath, I'll probably just throw a strand of 100 on it real quick and call it good. That one does need lights put on it, so I'll probably throw about 200 on this one since it's a little bit bigger. I do think I'm going to go ahead tomorrow evening, move all this stuff across the hall, so that way I can A, have light, and B, have power. So I do think that's the plan for tomorrow evening, but I'm going to go ahead and head home and meet Brittany at home. So stay tuned for day 2 tomorrow. Actually, we will be here tomorrow, but we won't be pulling any more stuff out because the store owner, that store will not be open tomorrow, so I won't be able to get into his store to the back storage room to get more stuff out. So we will be here tomorrow evening, but we will be working on more testing, getting that stuff straightened out, and we might jump up on the scissor lift tomorrow evening and maybe start hanging lights tomorrow evening. So stay tuned for day 2, and I will see you tomorrow.